Hello ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I'm Joseph Novichkov, Senior Analyst at GDMFX with today's outlook. Starting with the US dollar, it's traded near the highest in 6 years versus the yen as the investors are weighing the timing of the Federal Reserve's first interest rate increase since 2006 before, of course, policymakers begin a two-day meeting, that's today. A gouge of the US currency against its major counterparts was near a 14-month high. Japan's currency, of course, rallied briefly today against the greenback as the technical indicators signaled recent losses were excessive. Moving to Australia, the currency over there, the Australian dollar, fell along with the Asian stocks, reversing earlier gains that came after minutes of the Reserve Bank's September policy meetings that interest rates should remain stable. The currency may also fall as low as the 85 US cents over the next 6 months, but probably won't be sufficient to wane the local economy off its dependence on resources industries. The dollar also was a little bit changed at 1.2942 per euro after climbing 0.2% yesterday. High volatility is expected around the ZEW economic sentiment numbers, that's at 9 GMT. In UK, consumers are still feeling the pinch of a recovery that hasn't given a flip to earnings after as inflation slid to a 5-year low and payrolls climbed. Data tomorrow will probably show the unemployment rate fell and workers' pay continued to lag behind price growth. The pound weakened versus most of its peers before Scotland vote on its independence this week. Right now is at 1.6185, awaiting, of course, in about an hour from now, the UK CPI numbers. In the commodity sector, gold extended a climb from the lowest levels since January as investors assess the health of the US economy before the Federal Reserve, as we mentioned, begins a two-day policy meeting. Investors will be watching the FOMC meeting closely as economic data is still mixed. There is some expectations, of course, for a 12.65 price during today's session. However, the price didn't manage to close the session yesterday above 12.35 to confirm our expectations. Therefore, the move today could be just a correction from the recent downfall. West Texas Intermediate crude traded near the highest price in more than a week before supply data that may signal the strength of fuel demand in the U.S. Crude inventories probably shrank by 1.5 million barrels last week to 357.1 million before the data from the Energy Information Administration tomorrow. That will probably show the actual numbers are decreasing. Of course, there's a recommendation to all traders and investors to keep a close eye on the economic calendar this week. Major economic events, this is such as FOMC meeting, Federal Reserve policy, monetary policy, G20 meeting as well, and Scottish independence referendum. We will also keep you up to date on all of this, all of the important events. So thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.